Hey everybody, this reading is going to be for Aquarius. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius or you are an Aquarius, welcome everybody. Alright Aquarius, so today's reading, we are back to our month ahead reading for the month of August. If you haven't checked out the month ahead reading for the month of July, feel free to check that out. You may find something that resonates with you. We are about a quarter of a way down the month of July, so maybe you'll find something on that reading, so feel free to check that out. Okay, so remember guys, these readings are general. Only take what resonates and leave the rest to whoever needs to hear that message. Don't try to force anything. If it's not your story, it's not your story. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Spirit, tell me please. Whoa. Spirit, tell me, what can Aquarius expect in career and money for the month of August? Career and money for Aquarius in the month of August. We'll start with career and money and then tarot. Okay, guys? Sorry, I didn't clarify that. What can Aquarius expect in career and money for the month of August, please? Oh, we have destiny. So there's something here that is meant for you that is coming. And we have offering in the reverse. And you don't need to pray on this. Very interesting. So whatever this is that's coming for you, Aquarius, it's meant to be for you. You've been working. What would I say? It's not that you've been working towards this, but this was already something that you were supposed to achieve through fate. Like, whether you wanted to or not, this is something that was meant for you. But the reason why it's manifesting itself now is because there's something about you that's ready. Something about this is mature. Something about this feels like the universe is like, you know what, Aquarius? I think you're ready for this. I think you're ready for this responsibility. So whatever it is that you thought you weren't able to do, or maybe you felt like there was something here you weren't capable of, well, it looks like now you're starting to see like, oh, that's why. So maybe some of you wanted to, like, let's say you guys wanted to get into cosmetology, right? You got into cosmetology, you did it all right, but the clients weren't coming in, or maybe things weren't working out in your favor when it came to gaining clients. But then you got into like say making cooking videos on YouTube, and that's what you started doing, and now that just happens to have offers lining up for you back to back. So it's like you wanted to work towards something else, but something else was pushed into your fate, into your destiny, into your life, and now you're like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. And with offering in the reverse, you didn't even pray for this. I feel like you didn't even see this coming. You possibly didn't think that you would be moving from one job to another, but it looks like fate is starting to put you where you belong, and it's becoming very abundant for you, at least in the month of August, so it seems. Tell me more, please, about Aquarius and the month of August. There is something better, you see? It's like wherever you're stuck in now, Aquarius, you may feel like you can do more, and that's because you can. Because why? You're destined to do more than what you're just doing there, sitting down. Tell me more. Perfection. Tell me more. Give up your perfectionism because it's causing delays in your finances. That's again like, trying to do something that you think you're being divinely guided to do, but it turns out it's not the case. You're supposed to pick something else, but that something else is gonna come out of nowhere, and I feel like it's something you don't expect. You're just gonna be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not supposed to be a normal 9 to 5. I'm supposed to be doing this. So some of you could be working a 9 to 5. Maybe that's what you want to do. But for others of you, I feel like there's something more deep that you feel you should be doing. And I feel you're finally going to be pushed to do that. So we have voice here. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak the truth. That really stood out to me from this card. So this could be self-inflicted. If you feel you can't do it, then best believe you're not going to be able to do it. Make sure you're being heard. Wherever you are, Aquarius, make sure you're being heard. You are enough. Anything else? Work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Possibly, right? Because we want something to be so perfect. But remember, perfect doesn't mean that everything is all spick and span, or you won't be able to find dust on this thing you're working on. But no, perfection is when you've actually achieved that happiness of whatever it is that you're investing your time and energy into. That should be the perfection you're working towards. Not having everything spotless, no. Whether it's papers, work. What has to be perfect is whatever aligns with your energy. And I feel like that's where you need to start taking it into consideration. Like, is my job making me happy? Am I good where I'm at? Because perfection doesn't have to be like a 3-story house. It could just be your little apartment. But sometimes we get caught up in wanting to make everything better that we forget that what we have is just fine. Any more messages, please, for Aquarius? Goals. Looks like you'll be reaching some goals in the month of August. Labor. The past in the reverse. And spirituality in the reverse. It's funny that we got spirituality in the reverse and offering in the reverse. Why? Because this makes me feel like you didn't even think you were going to have this opportunity. You didn't even think you were going to be able to work this much. Whatever it is you're investing your time and energy into, Aquarius, it's working. And you didn't expect it to at all. Like, how are things working out so well for me right now? How are things so perfect? Like, maybe at work you have your ideal schedule. Maybe you got a raise. Maybe people are asking you for your input on things. You're putting yourself out there, looking good while you're doing it. There's just a sense of security here that I'm feeling, because even you, Aquarius, know that whatever you're doing right now, it just feels right. So you're just riding that wave, going with the flow. You're not letting the world lead you. You're leading them. And I think you're focusing on creating and managing a budget as well. So with the past in the reverse here, I feel like you're not looking back. You're confident that fate is leading you to where you need to go. Destiny is leading you to where you need to go. And like I said, you haven't even prayed on this. This is just something that happened and you're like, wow, there is really something better out there. So don't settle. Don't settle, Aquarius. You have the resources and the intelligence to do what you want to do. And I'm getting like that Queen of Swords energy with this. Like, don't give up, persevere, you got this. Okay, so let's move on to tarot here. Spirit, what is Aquarius' current energy? Currently, what is Aquarius' current energy? We got the Ace of Swords. So clarity, truth, opportunity, insight and awareness. You have a very clear mental picture of what you want. Oh, and there's that Queen of Swords. I did feel that energy in the past spread. So I feel like you're learning from your mistakes. You're being smart about it. You're leading with your head and not your heart. And I feel you're using this to your advantage. You're starting to see not only right through people, but I think through opportunities as well. Like, nobody's making you look dumb. There may be people, Aquarius, who are trying to talk to you like, like belittle you or something, but then you say something very intelligent that this person doesn't expect, and they're like, oh wow, I guess Aquarius does know what I'm talking about. Let's see what else comes up. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I heard airhead. Maybe there's people who assume you're an airhead, but then actually when you get to work, they're like, oh wow, Aquarius actually knows what they're doing. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. We got the Page of Wands. So there's something new here. And the Chariot that is driving you to success. And we have the Nine of Wands here. There's something you're dealing with, Aquarius, currently that is difficult to push through. It's really testing you. It's testing your fate. It's keeping you guarded, like giving me wounded warrior energy. So I feel like there's something here you're putting up with. It's clear to you that you're putting up with it when you shouldn't. There may have been a truth here with this Page of Wands that you found out about this person that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign for some of you. It doesn't have to be. But with the Chariot, like you're starting to see like, okay, I know what to do this time around. I know how to use this as motivation, and I'm gonna do just that. So whatever you're dealing with, Aquarius, that is very hard for you to cope with at this moment, it's going to lead to something successful with the Chariot here. You just gotta remain driven, remain focused. I feel like there is something that is going to, or has tried to steer you off that path, but no, stick to that path. It looks like it's going just like you want it to, very successful. But don't give up just yet, is what I would say. Don't give up. You're going the right way. You're moving towards the right path. Your curiosity has kicked in as well, seeing where this could go. But it will be difficult with this Nine of Wands, and I feel like you've already noticed this. So there's something here that you're currently driven to make work. You want this, it's clear to you, but it has become a little difficult for you to handle. But if you hold on just long enough, it does seem to work out in your favor. Tell me about the personal theme for Aquarius in the month of August. Personal theme for Aquarius in the month of August. We got the High Priestess. A personal theme here, I feel, is you, Aquarius, being mysterious. So perhaps you may find out a truth in the month of August. It does look like you'll find some type of information out. You either expected it or you don't. I feel like you did expect it. There's like a strong feeling that you knew about this. Whatever it is, this news you're going to receive, you knew about it. But you're going to keep quiet. You're not going to say anything. You're going to remain mysterious. And I feel you're going to remain mysterious because whoever this truth has to do with, you want them to get an idea that you know what they've been up to, if that makes sense. So say for example, this is a love thing, right? And your significant other is out having fun, and then a friend of theirs tells you like, hey, you want to know what so and so is doing? And then they tell you, and you're like, oh really, I had a feeling, but thank you for clarifying. And then you see your significant other and they're like, hey, how are you, Aquarius? And you're like, oh, I'm good. But you're just quiet, like you don't say anything else. And they're like, are you sure everything is okay? And then you're like, yeah, everything's fine. And they still, like, they start assuming like something's wrong, something's up. That's the kind of energy I feel you may have in the month of August. I feel like you're gonna be 10 steps ahead of these people. It's like you're gonna catch on to their shady stuff, or at least catch on to whatever it is they got going on, but you're gonna remain quiet, and then your silence is going to intimidate them, because they're gonna be like, oh, what does Aquarius know? What does Aquarius know? Does Aquarius really know what I'm up to? Tell me about the High Priestess. The Tower in the reverse. Yeah, they're gonna be scared here, and they're not gonna want to confront you about it, because if they do, they know it's gonna cause a Tower moment. And one more, please. And the Four of Swords. So they're gonna stay quiet instead. They're gonna put this to rest, and I feel you are too, Aquarius. You already know what's going on. As I said, you're 10 steps ahead, but you're curious to see how they would react if you start giving them that silent treatment. Okay. What will Aquarius accomplish in the month of August? The Emperor. You're gonna accomplish people taking you seriously. There's a very masculine energy about you in the month of August. With the Tower here, I feel, Aquarius, people didn't see that you could be this serious. And that's something that it took you a long time to accomplish. Maybe you're someone that always had a giggle every time something was said. Or maybe you always let out jokes because you don't want to take anything seriously, you know? Not because you didn't want to be serious, but because you wanted to lighten the mood. But this time around, it looks like you've hit a growth spurt, and you've decided to have like this like very strong presence about you. So people don't mess with you like they used to. People see you very more serious, more dominant, more secure in your energy. Someone that gets the job done and does it well. Someone that's been able to overcome a lot of BS, if I may say. And people are gonna be shocked by this attitude that you have. They're gonna be like, well, what happened to Aquarius? Why is Aquarius so mad? But it's not that you're mad, you're just more serious this time around. And people are gonna wonder how you changed, what happened, what did you find out, what did you do, and so and so. People are gonna be confused at your demeanor, but it's you feeling secure in your energy. What should Aquarius avoid in the month of August? The Five of Pentacles. Side note for you guys, be careful with your health. Be careful with your health, okay? There may be some of you that may get sick in the month of August, so watch out for that. But with the Five of Pentacles here, I'd say avoid getting in your head too much to where you isolate yourself from people. Don't isolate yourself. Sure, I mean, sometimes we lose trust in people, right? But that shouldn't mean that you should let them push you into your cave. No. Stand your ground. Don't let people get in your head. They're gonna try to get in your head. They may even tell you like, man, why is Aquarius so serious? Or why are you being so secretive? What are you hiding? Don't let people get in your head like that. I feel these people want to read you, and the fact that they can't read you anymore, it's very intimidating to them. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. We got the Five of Wands, 5-5. Yeah, people may try to push your buttons with that Five of Wands. And we got the Two of Swords, but it's because they're trying to get an answer out of you. They're gonna try to corner you into a wall and be like, what is up, Aquarius? But you're just focusing on your power moves with the Chariot. Your eye is on the prize, and that's it. And I feel that's what people get twisted. Like, they don't understand that you're competing for your success or your stability or your love or your attention, whatever. And with the Two of Swords, that's what's fixed on your mind, but people want to believe that you have a problem with them. And that may even be so. Maybe for some of you, you may have someone that you're currently having conflicts with, and this person's going to be very much in their head about you leaving them out in the cold. There is somebody here, Aquarius, who feels that you're going to abandon them. May not resonate with all of you, but I am getting that message. Someone here feels like you're going to abandon them, so they're trying to avoid a fight with you. So there is potential for like a conflict, a challenge, a discussion you may have with this person, but I feel you're not going to give it to them. Why? Because you're going to be in that mysterious energy. You don't want to have problems. You don't want to have conflict. But you're also not going to let people step on your toes. So instead, the way you're going to get to them is through your silence. Okay. What should Aquarius embrace in the month of August? Thank you for the messages. Knight of Cups. Go with the flow. Follow your heart. Take your time. You're going to get to where you need to be in time. And I feel that's what you should embrace. And I feel you are embracing that. You're seeing, we saw the Destiny card earlier. You see things are coming to you. Whatever fate feels you deserve, it's coming to you. And that's why you may be more comfortable just going with the flow. You're like, man, when I don't really do much or pay attention to much, things really work out for me. And I feel that's what you're noticing here. Some of you may be getting a new job here with this Ace of Pentacles, or there's like a promotion or some type of change here that is going to provide you with that stability that you need. And maybe after you've received this, you're going to say, hey, maybe I shouldn't invest my time and energy into things that don't matter. The things that are for me will come to me. What obstacle will Aquarius face in the month of August? Page of Cups. An obstacle here because you're so serious and so driven to overcome whatever you got going on. And because you're in this mysterious energy to people as well. With the Page of Cups, you may find it hard to express how you feel towards people. There's like a sense of trust here. Maybe there's people that have tested you and now you don't feel like you can trust anybody. That's totally fine. But that may be an obstacle for you because this may lead to you bottling up too much, and then it could lead to you just being very domineering or very authoritarian. So this is giving me like King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like if you keep bottling up your emotions, it will lead to that. It will lead to you lashing out and possibly even scaring people off. So I feel with this Page of Cups, I feel give yourself some time for self-care. If you don't trust anybody at the moment, Aquarius, if there's nobody here that you can talk to, I feel that you should at least find ways to cope with this. Maybe meditation, self-care, go to a spa, go maybe if some of you are religious, you guys can go confess. Maybe you guys can speak to someone that you don't know, maybe therapy, but there is something here about you bottling up your emotions and then it getting the best of you. So talking to someone may help, or at least give yourself some time to really think things through. And tell me more about the Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And Eight of Swords. Yeah, if you don't say what's on your mind here, it can definitely ruin your mental stability. Keep going with the flow is what I would say, but remember, don't let the flow overflow. Okay. Where can Aquarius find support in the month of August, please? We got the Hermit. Find support in your inner knowledge is what I would say here. Find support in your open-mindedness. Try to remain open-minded. Understand that sometimes people are going to do you wrong. Understand that sometimes you'll invest in a job and it's not going to work out. You'll invest in an idea and it's not going to work out. But as long as you're willing to keep an open mind, pick yourself back up and do what's necessary to keep it going, you should be okay. Don't feel like just because something doesn't work out that you should abandon it completely. No, use that knowledge and work on the next thing. Tell me about the Hermit. We got the Four of Wands. There's people around you who can help you. And we got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, and they'd be happy to do so. Even though you don't trust certain people right now, Aquarius, I do have to say there are people that you can trust. There are people you can trust. I'd say think about family. If there's no one in your family that can help you, think about work. Maybe there's that one coworker that you barely talk to, but because they barely know you, you can be like, hey, you know what? I need to vent. Can you hear me out? And they'll be like, sure. And then there's therapy as well. Therapy is fine too. But really go within and reflect on your actions towards this person, place, or thing and see what you've learned from it. And I feel like that can really help you out in your success. Not only external, but internal as well. So what action should Aquarius take in the month of August? Death. Put an end to anything that needs to come to an end, or make a change towards anything that needs to be changed. There is something that you have a lot of faith towards. You're planning to see what you can do to keep this going. It feels right and it's done right by you, and you just want it to succeed. You care about this a lot and it makes you very happy. But there's inconsistencies with this person, place, or thing. And with these inconsistencies comes a lot of pain. And there's this King of Swords. So there could be someone here who is playing mind tricks on you, making you feel less when you're not even the problem. So with the Death card here, I'd say put an end to what needs to be put to an end. And let go of whatever doesn't serve you. But if letting go is too much, make the changes necessary to make this right. But take yourself into consideration, Aquarius. Don't be selfless to where you just make the changes to accommodate to this person, place, or thing. Don't do that. You need to accommodate to yourself. Any advice, please, for Aquarius in the month of August? Thank you for the messages so far. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Usually with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I would be like, no, too selfish, too greedy, blah, blah, blah. But in this case, focus on yourself is what I would say, Aquarius. Focus on yourself. Focus on the changes you need to make for yourself. Follow your heart. Don't invest into anything that doesn't serve you. Don't invest in anything that's too mysterious. There's someone here who could be keeping secrets from you, and you may find out. Try to remain strong in your energy. You have a very powerful presence about you right now. Someone here may decide to apologize to you. Maybe it's this person you're dealing with that you're investing too much time and energy in while they're sucking you out dry. Focus on yourself. There is growth here on your part, With the King of Cups, it looks like you are learning to control your emotions. Whether you care about this person or not, you are in control of how you're feeling. 8 of Pentacles, you may be focused on your work. We did see that last spread here, that there is something here that belongs to you that you're working towards. And with the Strength card and the 3 of Pentacles, it looks like it's going very well for you, at least at your job. Okay, let's see. Let's finish off with some Oracle. Any more messages, please, for Aquarius and the month of August? Any more messages for Aquarius and the month of August? Talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. But it did come out in the reverse. This could be you being in solitude, but remember, don't be isolated. You could be alone, but just don't isolate yourself. Tell me more. And the Dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. We did see that Ace of Swords here. So there's something here you may end up finding out. Tell me more. Okay, clock, needing time, cycles, and takes time. Time to heal, progressing. And we have healing heart. Healing, heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationship, but in the reverse. Feels like some unfinished business here. It feels like also, Aquarius, that you may have tried to turn the other cheek a few times. Maybe you tried to believe that this person wasn't that bad person that, you know, they kept portraying, but it turns out that there was some things this person was hiding from you, and now you're just kind of like, okay, now how do I go about this? Any more messages, please, for Aquarius in the month of August? We have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun, but in the reverse. You and this person could be disconnected right now physically. Maybe there's not enough time to hang out together, or maybe you don't want to hang out with this person at this time. Tell me more. Cassette in the reverse, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. It looks like you're not trying to think about the past. You're not trying to let it dictate you. Was it with you that the past card came out in the reverse? If so, I feel like this is exactly it. You're not trying to look back at the past. You're trying to move forward. Any more messages? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. And keys on ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Maybe you or this person, maybe you dealt with someone that was keeping their options open, and that's what you're currently still trying to heal from here. Any last messages, please, for Aquarius and the month of August? Thank you, Spirit, for the messages. We have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. And that's you remaining mysterious, right? You're just like, oh, whatever I need to know will come. I don't need to look for any answers. Wow, this just really clicked. So it looks like not only, Aquarius, are you destined to move towards that job or that opportunity that you deserve, but destiny is also guiding you to get away from somebody. Okay. And surrender in the reverse. I can't release my need to control, but in the reverse. That's that thing you need to let go of. There is someone here that you keep feeding time and energy into, and they keep sucking you dry. And destiny wants that person out of your life, but the benefit of the doubt is still there. And we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Alright, Aquarius, so this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope you were able to obtain some advice. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.